Na Svenja Kapistuleva Shukaboo Winaye Wenkwamya Na Svenja Kapistulago Wina Haka Winao Shukaboo Winga. Yeah, what better way to start? Not on the 6th day of the 12th days of Christmas, but a retrospective review on The Lion King. And I think it's pretty understandable to those who watch my channel. I know that this is my favourite film of all time. I love everything to do with this film from beginning to end. And it's not just that version of the film. I also really love of the 19 live action remake. Yeah, that's a controversial opinion, I know, but I still love it, despite what people say. But I bet you're wondering, which one of the two do I think is better? Well, I'm going to be fast The Lion King releasing this week. I think in now is as good as the time and good time. Which two versions of my favorite movie of all time is my favorite. This is 1994 Lion King versus 2019 Lion King. Who will win? Let's find out. So I think it's obvious. Us with that. Well, we'll start with the 1994 Lion King. And do I really need to explain why this film's great? It's one of the best movies ever. Didn't think so, but I will anyway, so I can get some points across. On this recent one, there were a lot of things I admire a lot more about this movie. One, the music. I've always found the music to be the strongest part, especially with the songs. They are very great. And easily the best part of the feature. But I'm not just talking about the songs. I'm talking like the score. The score in this film is incredible. Well, the music is used really perfectly in certain scenes and brings the element to life. They can make each scene have more power to them. This is especially the case for the final battle between Simba and Scar. All you can hear is just the music as the two battle it out on the top of Fried Rock. Amazing scene. Really, really love the music. Also, so it goes without saying that the animation in this is just incredible. It's hard to believe that this film is 30 years old, and yet the animation is aged even better than fine wine. I just love the amount of detail that's put into everything, the use of colour, and how it brings the scenes to life. This is especially the case with the musical numbers. There's a lot of energy put into them, and they are not just, and they do help make them more of a standout than they already are. But of course, there is a lot of emotion to be found within The Lion King, and this film delivers those. In fact, I really like the way the film portrays its emotions. It's very good and doesn't feel like a tonal whiplash. It knows when it needs to be serious and have a dramatic moment, take an emotional moment. Like when Scar killed us in that stampede, but at the same time, it knows when it needs to calm down and be a bit more fun and goofy and entertaining. Which is the case with certain songs like I Just Can't Wait to Be King and Hakuna Matata. also the scale is big. And I'm not just talking about the animation. I mean the story has a huge scale to it. In a way, the way the film describes the circle of life, it's not too much different to how it actually works in real life. I've making it seem a lot more realistic and entertaining. On top of that, they know when they have to make the scenes feel big, especially the opening number with Circle of Life. That's not only the best scene in the movie, but that's where they put all the best crap. Let's just say the film's going to be amazing and it opens with a banger like that. So yeah, do I need to go into further detail saying why The Lion King is the best movie? No, the animated film is a classic. It with great story, wonderful songs, brilliant animation, good music, right emotions, and of course the characters we all know and love. So how did this film transfer to when it was given the remake treatment? But well, I love it equally. In fact, I know it's hard to believe, but there are some things that I think that this film does better than the 1994 film. Remember when I said the animated one feels big? It seems something like the motto that was put onto this one was go big or go home. Because as man, and they did a great job of the visual department on this. I remember when I saw this in the cinema for the first time, and just about at the beginning of the stampede scene, my dad whispered to me saying that the graphics in this one were amazing. And yeah, I can totally agree with him. The animals look amazing. In fact, this is the closest that CGI animals have ever got to looking like real life. Now, there has been a criticism, isn't that the faces don't show much emotion, but I'm not really bothered by that. When it comes to finding emotion in the movie, I don't just look for facial expressions to get that across. I look at voice performance as well. That way, even if it's not shown, on our faces, it's definitely told how they feel. With their voices. And man, the cast is amazing. Of course, James Earl Jones returned and to his role as Mufasa here, but I think his performance was slightly better during this one. Hard to explain. But they really do a good job of presenting him as this old and wise lion here. And old James was in his late 90s, late or early 90s. I think the tone really fitted him to make him seem like an old and wise king, and have a more gentle approach to his voice. And yes, it is that he passed away in September this year. But he will never be forgotten, so long live the king. But the other performances are really good too. More on the topic of characters, one thing that the remake does really well is expand on minor characters from the original. I really love how it makes Shenzi like the leader of the hyenas. When it was pretty clear that she was one of the main hyenas, it was hard to say that she was the leader. Here, they just go all out with it. And man, they make her tough in this. It's making her seem like a real good threat. And great to be Scar's second in command. Speaking of which, Scar's amazing in this film. I especially love the way he's introduced coming out of the shadows. That's the best way to introduce a villain. As well as him having that wonderful monologue. I liked it in the original, but there was a lot more detail added. Life's not fair, is it, my little friend? While some are born to feast, others spend their lives in the dark, begging for scraps. The way I see it, you and I are exactly the same. We both want to find a way out. The way it's performed is absolutely breathtaking as well. Just by the way he says it. I tell you who the actor is, but it's one of those names that's really hard to pronounce for me. So if you know how to pronounce it, let me know in the comments below. One complaint that I've had about this film that many have said is that there are scenes that are dragged out. Like, before we get that amazing introduction to Scar, we have to see the rat travel all the way to Scar's cave. And if you think that was dragged out, wait till you see that we have a whole montage of how Simba's hair gets to Rafiki. I'm not making that up. Yes, those things do drag the film a bit more, but honestly, I'm not too bothered by them. Of course, they're a good way to show off the technology. But they also do a good job of preparing us for certain scenes, especially with the journey of the hurt. However, again, even a nice montage, and shows a lot more of the animals within the circle of life, and of course, it is beautiful to look at. Also, I feel like the film handles certain scenes with more of an impact. This is especially the case with the moral report scene. It's a goofy, fun scene and all in the original, but here, I feel like it was executed a lot better. I think it was better that Zazu had no idea that Simba was going to pounce on him, and having Mufasa ask Simba if he wants to learn how to pounce worked even better. Also, I think it was a better idea for him to fly away so we can spot the hyenas and Sarabi. And Warm Mufasa. Speaking of Sarabi, she's one of the characters that's given a bit more depth. Showing her as the queen. Ina has to be tough, as she's like the only good ruler left in the islands now that Scar's taken over. But that, I'd say, where Scar's asking her to be his queen, it is very well done. And given from the clip, it's from Mufasa the Lion King, I think it's going to go into the history of their relationship, and I'm interested to see how it does so. So yes, it's just like 1994 Lion King. In 2019 Lion King is fantastic to me. It visually looks amazing. I think the acting is top notch. The music's as grand as ever. But I added extra detail. It made this sound stand out. Usually this would be the part where I rate them, but since I gave them both a 10 out of 10 in the first time I watched them, and that my opinions haven't really changed, I don't think it's worth it rating them to you. But there is one question that remains. Which one is better? I thought long and hard about this one, and honestly, I'm still struggling, but I give the edge to the 2019 film for the minute. Allow me to explain. And yes, everything about the 1994 film is handled to perfection. There is nothing about it that I'd say is flawed. However, I feel like there were added details in the 2019 film that make it stand out, like the action. I'll just say, now the action was more intense and exciting here than it was in the original. But either way, both films are phenomenal and my favourite films of all time. And I really can't wait to see even faster. And judging how it's surprisingly got some reviews from critics so far, hopefully I'll be in for a great time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!